What's up, Cloud Gamers? Welcome to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel. So this is 2020, and as crazy as this year has been with all this going on in the world, if you are a gamer, this is actually a really exciting year. The reason I say this is because this is the year for next gen. But I want to ask you guys this question. If you guys are cloud gamers, are you guys thinking about going next gen, or are you guys comfortable with where you are with cloud gaming? So in this video, I want to look at the comparison and see if it's actually worth it for you guys to make the investment in the next gen console if you're a cloud gamer. So let's get right into this video. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. It's really helpful. All right, so there's some categories that I want to look into to help me determine if it's worth jumping onto next gen systems if you're a cloud gamer. So the first being availability, the second being convenience, the third being options, the fourth being prices and finances, and the fifth being games. So we're gonna look at these categories and make that decision at the end of this video. All right, so let's look at availabilities. Now, so you guys know, it is hard as hell to land a pre-order on a PlayStation 5 on Xbox Series S or X, right? But what if I told you guys that with cloud gaming, you don't have to wait? There's a lot of options out there for you guys to just hop into cloud gaming right now. So again, Google Stadia is an option, right? You can hop into Stadia, this GeForce Now right now that you can hop into. This Xbox Game Pass, yes, it's still in beta, but you can hop onto Game Pass right now. And this Shadow PC, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna link a video in the description where my partner in this channel, Marshiv, does a good job breaking down all of the cloud gaming service for 2020. So if you guys want to know what each does and how to get into it, definitely check out that video. But when it comes to availability, cloud gaming is available for you to hop into right now, to where you're not needing to wait for pre-orders for the PS5 and the Xbox Series S or X. So the next segment that I want to move into is convenience. Now, the beautiful thing with cloud gaming is the fact that if you have a laptop, if you have a Chromebook, if you already have an Android TV box, if you already have a smartphone, more than likely you can experience cloud gaming instead of having to need to purchase a $500 system. If you want to go as low as the Xbox Series S, a $300 system, that's an investment for cloud gaming, right? But again, you might already have these devices and you can just use either your smartphone or your Chromebook or controller from the previous generation with the Xbox One X and the PS4. You can use those controllers and you can actually game in the cloud. And the also beautiful thing with convenience is the fact that you can play in multiple screens, so you're not just limited to playing on a TV box, right, with a console right under it, right? So again, you can play in your laptop, you can play in your smartphone, you can play in your Chromebook, you can play upstairs in your bedroom, you can play downstairs in your basement. You can take your smartphone or your tablet or your computer to a friend's house and game there. So when it comes to convenience, I think cloud gaming is a good choice. So another thing I want to look into is options, right? You look at the options that you get with next gen and you look at the option that you get with cloud gaming. So let's look into this, right? So if you want to go next gen, you buy a PS5, you limit it to PS5 games, right? You buy an Xbox One X or S, you limit it to just Xbox games, right? But if you get cloud gaming, right, Stadia has its own catalog of games that you can choose from. GeForce Now gives you access to PC games, not every PC game, but a lot of PC games. Now, if you want every PC game, you have the option to go with something like Shadow, which is pretty incredible. And then you have Luna, which has its own catalog. Yes, it's games from everyone, but Luna's doing its own thing with its Twitch integration, and I'm sure they're gonna have some exclusive stuff for some of the games. So you have all these platforms that you can choose between when it comes to games. And then if you want Xbox, you can actually get Microsoft first party exclusive titles same day release with Xbox Game Pass in the cloud. So the only thing that you might not be able to experience when it comes to next gen is Sony's first party IP games. And again, we don't know what Sony's doing with the PlayStation now with PS5. Maybe they might update that, and that's going to be another thing in the cloud too if they do that. But again, when you're looking at options, I personally feel that you have more options with cloud gaming than you do with next generation. So the next segment that I want to look into is prices and finances. Now, let me tell you guys something, right? An average gamer, I would say, purchases one game a month, right? So the price of an Xbox Series S, again, to start off, the cheapest model is $300 and it goes up to $500 if you want the Series X, right? And then the PlayStation 5, the cheapest model is $400. If you want the most expensive, the one with the Blu-ray drive in it, it's $500, right? But if you look at cloud gaming when it comes to prices, let me just give you a breakdown of how much it will cost if you chose to go with every major cloud gaming platform. So you have Shadow for $12 a month for the boost tier. You have Game Pass for $15 a month. You have Google Stadia for $10 a month. You have GeForce Now for $5 a month. And when Luna becomes available, you have that for $6 a month. Total this up, it comes out to $48 a month that you'll be paying. Now, the benefit of this is that you get with Google Stadia the Pro membership, which right now they're giving you 6 games for free. So you having all these games that you can collect without having to purchase new games, and those games have been awesome for this month of October. Again, Dead by Daylight, which is a pretty cool game to get for free, right? You have Xbox Game Pass game streaming, which gives you Microsoft first-party studios exclusive games same day release as it does on the consoles. So if you have an Xbox Series X or S, you get Microsoft first-party studios, and you've seen them make investment, so they have some pretty good IPs that you can claim or play for free with Game Pass, right? And then you look at the service like Luna, right, which is also a subscription model service like a Netflix type for gaming, where when you pay $6 a month, you have access to, they're claiming 100 games that you can play instantly, just like Netflix. So you have all of these games at your disposal for only $48 a month. And realistically, guys, you don't have to go with all the service. You can limit it to only just rocking with 2 of these services, or 3, not all 5 or 6 that I listed, right? So the thing with next gen, you have to pay up front to get the console, unless you go with Xbox All Access, to where you pay on a monthly basis, right? But then you also have to pay online to play those games online, like the PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's also something to consider. So pound for pound, I would say cloud gaming pricing is more convenient and more affordable than going next gen. And we're not even talking about buying games. And like I said, an average consumer purchases one game, which is $60. So you're looking at $48 to get all of these cloud gaming services, all those free games, and then you're looking at $60 to just purchase one game. Do the math, which is a smart investment. So that's my spiel about next gen versus cloud gaming. I just want to open you guys to an option. Don't get me wrong, I love gaming and I'm excited for next gen, because anything that moves the gaming industry forward, I'm all for it. But for people who are having a hard time right now finding a PS5 or an Xbox Series X or S, just know that this is a cloud gaming option. You guys don't have to rip your hair out if you can't find it. And the thing with next gen is going to take a while for it to get where it needs to be. So Microsoft has already said with Xbox Series S and X, but as of right now, there's no games that's going to make you say, hey, I need a next gen console to experience this. And again, if it's coming out from the first party studio, you're getting it on Game Pass game streaming. And then Sony, the games that they're showing looks pretty cool, but then 2 of the big games like Spider-Man and Horizon, those games are also going to be available for the PS4. So as far as like graphical leap, I don't think it's going to be that big of a jump. And then we're seeing Nvidia boast that they're going to add the new Ampere 3000X series graphic card to GeForce Now, and we've heard rumors of Google Stadia Gen 2, so we know that these cloud gaming rigs are going to get updated pretty soon to combat next gen. So if you're a cloud gamer, you should look into this, guys. I don't want you guys to stress out because you cannot find a next generation console. Look at what you have, appreciate what you have, and just game on. All right, fellas, that's all I have for you guys. Let me know what your comments are. Do you guys plan to get the next generation console? Are you guys convenient and happy with where you are with the cloud gaming service? It's a platform that you currently use in our own. All right, fellas, appreciate you guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Till next time, fellas, peace out.